This is Jesus Manuel Garza. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are at. In this edition of J.M. Garza Photography and Video, I'm going to be talking about audio, specifically headphones and the quality of headphones. I recently purchased at Guitar Center a $30 set of headphones because I wanted something a little bit different, try something different. I returned them the absolute next day. After you get used to some decent headphones, $100, $200 headphones, a $30 pair sounds like what? It sounds like absolute junk and like a toy set of headphones. So I had to return them immediately the next day. They didn't have the ones I wanted in stock, which were $150 Audio-Technicas, but I eventually ordered them and I got them sent to my house from, guess where? From one of the big stores out there, okay? So my standby headphones I've had for 30 years, they are still excellent. They sound as good as my new headphones, are my Sonys. These are my Sony MDR V6s. I bought them in San Francisco back in the 90s, early mid-90s, and I've had them for quite a while, and they sound good. And they can fold like this, and they pack very nicely. And I'm still using them in my kit when I go out in the field. I use these headphones, okay? And excuse me, they are very, very nice, very solid. The ear cups, they used to have like this vinyl material over them, but they've since abraded and fallen away and cracked. But below it was a nice little velvet. No problems, and very nice indeed. One of the problems that I have when I go shopping for headphones is, let me drop this real quickly. One of the problems I have when I go shopping for headphones is that you're supposed to put them on to listen to them. They haven't been, back in the day before COVID-19, you can go in this place and you can put them on, but I always got nervous putting them on because I'm always afraid I was going to get an earache, okay, or something, because I have had earaches in the past from using other people's equipment, okay? It's not good. You get an ear infection. That's not good. So what's the best way to buy a pair of headphones is to look at reviews and buy yourself something actually of a high quality, okay? Again, once you get used to good headphones, cheap headphones are practically worthless, okay? They don't get all the frequency response, and they don't have, you know, the signal to noise ratio, all the technical stuff and jargon of a, you know, high quality set of headphones. So currently now I'm using these in the studio, and I bought them because I wanted a straight cord. It comes with a, you know, a coiled cord and a short straight cord, but this one comes with a very nice long cord and doesn't get like my Sonys when I was in the studio. And I've used them up to last month, you know, every, you know, week. And they've, again, lasted for a long time. And I've a high quality. The one reason I wanted this one, I want something with a straight cord so I don't get all tangled and it doesn't get make a big mess. So here's the box of the what I bought. Again, this is the ATH M50X by Audio-Technica. It's a very, very popular model of headphones. And they come with ones that have like little microphones that you can use. They come in wireless versions. They are, and even come in different colors. Again, that's the Audio-Technica 50. I really like that one very, very much. And it goes around the ear. Circumaural, I think that's circumaural. And my other Sonys go on top of the ear, so you have different options, okay? So the benefit of the circumaural, or the around the ear, is the fact that it's, you know, you don't hear other sounds in the room. You basically, you know, can focus on what you're, you know, mixing at that time. So my background, let me just talk about my background very quickly. I'll try to be succinct. Okay, I graduated university and I worked at a radio station when I was at the university. And then my first job was working in radio news, and then radio news and radio, and then I worked in TV. And I've always used headphones. In fact, these headphones I used all the way going back into the 90s. And, you know, I worked at KLBJ radio as a news person during the weekends because I had a good paying job during the week, and I worked on a radio station, which doesn't pay diddly squat during the weekends, okay? So I used these headphones back in the day, and I still use them today, and I use them in my portable kit, my field kit, okay? But these are very, very nice. I really, really like them. So I have a background in doing audio engineering. In fact, I did audio engineering for like National Public Radio for some of their programming and others and radio stations and news and different things and stuff like that. So I have a little bit of experience, a tiny, tiny bit of experience. I'm also, of course, a photographer and a videographer, etc., etc. So the best way, if I was to suggest to you, the best way to get a good set of headphones is to don't buy anything under $100. Don't buy anything under $100. These Sonys right here are about $100. You can get a nice set of even better Sonys for about $125. Okay, $150. If you're an audiophile, if you're just going to listen to music all day and just relax in your sofa and listen to that music of your record collection, want to hear all those scratches and all the subtle, wow and flutter and stuff like that, you can buy yourself a $500 set, $1,000 set, $2,000 set, plus a little preamp for your, headphones. But for us folk that work in the studio, in radio, television, and now for YouTube, since I'm retired, you just need a good $100, $200 set of headphones. So I would recommend, if you want to, get some headphones, either get this, good Sony for about $100, $150. Also these M50, these 50s from Audio-Technica. Order them if you like them. If you like them, keep them. If not, send them back. That's better than catching germs in your ears, okay? That's my suggestion. There's a story when one of my friends was riding his motorcycle, and he was going through a village in Mexico, and some of the kids say, "Hey, can I try your helmet?" They all say, "Yeah, you can borrow my helmet." And he let him borrow the helmet. Then he put the helmet on his head, and a few days later, he found out he had some bugs in his hair, some lice. So it's not a good idea to borrow other people's headphones. Just get a nice pair for yourself. It's an investment. These things last forever. As long as you're not playing Frisbee with them, they'll last forever. Like these Sonys again. I've bought them in, I think it was 94, 95 in San Francisco, and now I'm here in Fort Worth, and they're still working absolutely perfectly. Okay, so this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza giving advice to you videographers, photographers, people who are in the studio mixing stuff. Get yourself a good pair of cans. That's a slang word for headphones. Invest a little bit. Don't spend $25. Don't spend $50. Don't even spend $75. Spend $100, $150, and if you can, $200. Get yourself a nice pair of headphones. You're not going to buy them again for another 20, 30 years. Hear the sounds. Hear the nuances. Don't get those beats because they emphasize the bass. You want something that gives you a relatively flat response, an honest, sounds from what you're producing. You don't want it to be, it sounds like that in the headphones, but when I produced it and it's on TV, it sounds totally different. You want something relatively flat. So look at the reviews, do your research, and again, thank you very much for watching my channel, JMM Garza Photography and Video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. And if you have the time, please leave your kind and super friendly comments below the description. If you have any questions about headphones, microphones, cameras, stuff like that, feel free to contact me. I have a little bit of experience. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMM Garza. Thank you very much. From Fort Worth, Texas, gracias, adios, bye-bye.